Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Final Fantasy VII Remake stream. We're on to episode 2. If you missed out on last week, not a whole hell of a lot happened. Hello, Don and North Bobs. Welcome back. Pardon me, all that happened last stream, we made it through the first reactor, blew that shit up, and escaped through some tunnels. We are now in Sector 8. We are still on the plate in Midgar, and we are going to attempt to weave our way through this chaos and get out of here. You know, the escape is always part, of the plan. You go do the thing, now you gotta escape. So, let's get right into it here. And, yeah.
We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
It's definitely a nice touch they put in this game. Not sure if anyone else caught this. If you look at Cloud's Buster Sword there on his back, it actually shows you a materia that's equipped.
I'd like my money now.
Specifically, he only has magic type materia equipped, which is why it's showing the green materia there, because the green is for the magic materias. There's total, in the original game, there's 5 different colors of materia. I think. Pretty sure.
I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Yeah, 5.
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Yeah,
Just
so
doing
the
my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
green is your magic materia.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill.
I'm trying to remember what all of them are. The red is the summon materias. Yellow, I believe, is the skill materia.
Yeah.
Blue and
Thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
one is command,
You do
one is
know what I
support.
was,
I don't
right?
exactly remember which is which. It's been a long time since I went that in depth. I'm skipping the tutorial because I already know how to do this. But however, this is giving me the opportunity to... Okay, why are you working? Oh, that's why. Because I didn't push that button. So I'm going to give him the healing materia. So he has fire and healing, those are his spells. At this time, it's not letting me actually equip the summon materials that I have. But, yeah, that will open up in a little bit. They just don't want us using them too early in the game.
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
Literally I just had to get to the next tutorial, and now I should be able to equip that summon materia. Yeah. Words right out of my mouth. Okay. So I have the 3 different summon materias. The Carbuncle materia, it's a heavy support materia. The role of Carbuncle, he is healing and support, so he will give you, with his abilities, he'll heal you up. He'll give you barrier, he'll cast magic barrier, reflect. Basically, he'll make it so you're a walking tank. Cactar, this little dude, he deals a fixed amount of damage. It's a fixed amount of damage over time, and then his ultimate attack is 10,000 needles. It's literally 10,000 needles he shoots at the opponent, and just absolutely ruins their day. And then the Kokobo check materia. This one's a little bit different. It's elemental. Like, his base attacks, not his ultimate, go through, like, the 4 different elements that are key in this game. Fire, ice, lightning, and wind. Yes, there are other magic types. There's, like, poison and stuff like that. However, the 4 key elements are fire, ice, lightning, and wind. His ultimate attack, however, is Coco Flare, which is a non-elemental attack, which is good for if you have an enemy that, pardon me, has a high resistance or actually a ability to heal because of a certain element. And you took the words right out of my mouth. I typically have Cloud equipped with Cactar, because he is honestly just adorable. He is a little cactus with a tiny little funny face, and it's fantastic. So yeah, explore around here a bit. There's not actually a whole hell of a lot in this first little area.
If you observe any suspicious behavior, please inform the nearest public security officer. You may alternatively...
We gotta
Cloud! Up here! Look up! I
get
said
up there
look up!
and...
I said look up! Careful up here. This could
I
collapse
did
at any
look up,
moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
Can you hear me? Where's that stretcher?
You can talk to random people by going up and I believe it's hitting triangle on them. For the most part, it is pointless at this point in the game. You're just trying to escape. They're going to have random commentary about the lay of, you know, the land and what's going on. Yay, explosions! Secondary explosions, because we already set off a big one.
What? Why?
And down we go. Well, as per usual, that didn't go to fucking plan. So we're gonna push our way along through here. They can't let it be that easy, obviously. And when I first saw this in my first playthrough, this threw me for a fucking loop. Those of you who are fans of the original game probably recognized him. That is Sephiroth. Big baddie of the original game, final boss. In the original game, you don't meet him this early. There's references to him in conversation, but again, still not even this early. But, yeah.
He couldn't be. But then...
Just pardon me one sec. Yeah. So he is totally hallucinating, and people need to fuck off with messaging me on PSN. See, this is why you never join group chats. Because shit like this happens. I'm sorry if it's restricting the stream at all. Yeah, unfortunately this part I can't even run, so I'm just gonna be sauntering along in the twitchiness that is this portion of the game. And yeah, every time the screen goes all static like that, it's actually vibrating the controller.
Wait.
Yeah. Maybe he's born it, maybe it's the blood of his enemies. You never know.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud.
Mom.
Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown that burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel.
So yeah, fun fact.
That
Sephiroth
which
is
binds us
almost
together
a
would be
textbook
no
sociopath.
more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
Likely because
Bastard!
the Phoenix sounds don't quite work
Good,
like that.
Cloud. Very good.
The
Hold
trick
on
around
to that
Phoenix
hatred.
sounds, if you get impaled, they tend not to work. That's something you learn through the different media forms in this particular game franchise. The original Final Fantasy VII game,
I'm
through...
seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe.
Pardon me.
Alright. You got this.
There was an animated movie that came out, not Advent Children, which was CGI. It was actually animated. It was primarily focused on Zack, and it has an excellent cutscene with Cloud and Sephiroth. It's an excellent part in the movie where it actually shows him killing Sephiroth. He got all kinds of fucked up doing it too. It's fantastic. So, highly recommend it. If I could ever remember what it was called.
What's going on?
Evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings
Girlfriend's waiting for me at the station.
Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once.
Climb, climb,
I
climb.
repeat,
Climb the fire escape.
this is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
Because that doesn't look sketchy at all,
Evacuation
right?
order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway.
Man, what a mess.
You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk.
As I mentioned last time, I'm not going to be going full gung-ho in trying to find everything. There's some important stuff that I will look for, but we'll just do a playthrough of the game and not spend too much time dicking about. Loveless Street. Should I go pick a fight? What do you think? Should I pick a fight?
Don't let the intruder escape.
Those in the vicinity are instructed to leave immediately.
Security's everywhere.
To access the train station, please
Oh,
and avoid the plaza.
it's not letting me pick a fight just yet. Don't worry, we'll get there. Hair gel versus Mango Mullet. Mega Mullet, the movie. I guess.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring
So
those
those of
things
you who
away.
haven't played the original or
What
anything,
things?
remember this girl. She
Never
is
mind.
important.
Think of it as a memento.
She will show up again later.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case, it's on the house.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Oh, I got a pretty
Look,
flower.
I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Did just blow up a reactor, so...
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to self...
Help me!
Pardon me.
What are they?
They're obviously floating apparitions. Come on now.
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
Run, bitch, run!
Sword on the ground! Right now!
Yeah, that's not happening.
Enough. That's that.
Well,
Not bad.
now that I've started murdering people, I can go back and get the materia I wanted.
Stop!
Enough. It's over. Going in.
Yes, she does.
I repeat. This is an alert from Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
Nothing
The
to
area
it.
near the expressway is still extremely
There we
dangerous.
go.
Those in the vicinity are instructed to leave immediately.
Goodbye, fire spell. Hello, HP up. There we go. That gives my my dude a little bit of an advantage.
And avoid the plaza near the
Got a
expressway.
bit more health now, which is good because you run this part solo.
Your patience and understanding are requested. I
Don't
repeat,
even have a Wookiee to come with me, so.
this is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. The area near the expressway is
Okay, so that's the only thing in that area, so now we gotta head back this way. Now we're gonna pick several fights.
There he is! You're not going anywhere!
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 4. We have eyes on the target. We need backup. I repeat,
Enough.
this is Unit 4 requesting immediate backup.
And
That it?
another materia. Fantastic. This is the other one I really like having. So, go back into our materia here. I'm gonna ditch healing. And the deadly dodge materia. So, at this point, I don't have any spells I can cast. Like, no magic whatsoever. But I have higher base HP, and I have this ability, which lets me unleash an area of attack swing with the sword after a dodge. Which, as you can probably tell at this point, I tend to dodge a little bit with my combat. Okay, I need to check the map. It's been a while since I ran this.
All clear. Kill!
No, it's not.
Let's do this. Let's finish this. end this. Not bad.
Is still extremely dangerous. Those in the vicinity are instructed to leave immediately.
Yeah, well, they're the generic guys,
Please
so.
take a detour and avoid the plaza near
So
the
we have an accessory we can equip now. Give us increase to the strength by 5%, which as a melee character is important.
Train services may be suspended without warning.
That's the only thing we need from over here. Now we'll carry on.
Just give it up! Don't rush!
Box him in! Box him in! There's nowhere to run!
Let's do this.
Yeah!
It's over.
Target sighted! I repeat, target sighted!
Right.
Customers, cut for immediate deployment!
Enough.
So this part, I'm going to basically be facing off wave after wave of enemies for a little bit.
Stand by!
As the helicopter comes down.
You are clear to engage!
Nice
Guys, target is headed to
You're mine. Let's finish this. Enough.
Don't let him escape! Give up!
This is a pretty good spot to farm the XP. I always recommend if you're going to play through this spot, make sure you kill everyone.
See ya.
Target still mobile! Support! Proceed to rally point at the station!
And always try and get rid of the boxes if you find them. Because
But the rooftops look clear.
they drop, they're the only way to drop a specific item called Moogle medals, which become important later on in the game.
Over there! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Yeah, they're shooting at me. I'm just leaving
Close
at this
call.
point.
Be advised! Target approaching residential area! Seal all access immediately!
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
Okay, so we picked up another item there. It's called an Iron Bangle. It's armor. This one actually gives me a materia slot, and it increases some of the stats. So with that, I can actually re-equip the healing materia. If I'm in a pinch, I can heal up. But I probably won't need it. Not this early in the game, anyway. No, don't walk into fire. It's probably a
Don't
bad idea.
underestimate him!
Enough.
The shieldy bastard. You gotta roll past him, but occasionally he's a dick about it.
Was never in doubt.
I see him!
Well, look, more people skewer.
Enough. Nothing to it.
But yeah, these guys are run-of-the-mill like, shock troops, basically.
Confirmed! Target has entered residential area!
They're basically meant as cannon fodder.
I repeat.
Just kinda mow them down.
I have eyes on the target! You're mine now!
See ya. Was never in doubt.
Residents are instructed to remain inside. Do not venture outside for any
Target spotted! Moving to intercept!
It's over. Let's go.
As you can see, there was like 2 swings with the sword, and he was done.
You are trouble.
That's that.
This'll hurt. You deserve to die.
Enough.
Damn it.
It's over. See ya.
Enemy combatants, you have been warned. Surrender yourself to public security immediately. You have nowhere to run.
You're done. Let's finish this. Not bad.
Dang, that's another level. Oh, there's one of those boxes right here. Gotta really admire how much time they took in this game. Like, all of these extra details. The original section of the game, like this portion, was not nearly this in depth. You got, you know, maybe like a street and a half that you walk down, and then that was it for the area. This one, it has you go through, you're getting a lot of fights. Like a grizzly through preschool. Yeah, pretty well, yeah. Odd analogy, but I like it.
End of the line, punk.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh.
Enough. That's that. It's over.
Better give up now.
Come on. Come on. Hate these pricks with the shields.
Can't take me.
That's that.
Oh, and there's an elite one too.
See ya.
Called the Huntsman.
Do your worst.
Wrong button. It's not that he's good, it's he has a shield that negates my attacks. This is your first introduction to the summon gauge. So basically you'll see a purple bar appear on the side. Then it'll slowly start filling up. I'm actually going to run out the clock so it'll fill up. And try not to kill this guy. And you know what? I'll take this time. Throw myself a little heal. So I want to show you guys the summons. So specifically, this guy.
Have
Come
fun.
on, Cactar. Just look at him. So basically what this is saying, the summons have unique abilities right alongside you with a brief period, and then once their timer goes away, they unleash their ultimate attack.
I'll tear you apart. I'll break you.
Good counter, good counter. I gotta give props to that. Good counter. And 10,000.
Thanks.
And finish him off with a braver.
Move in! Don't let him escape! H2, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
And that guy who said, wait. It's fantastic because, like, it gives credence to, A, that Cloud was a member of that organization.
Guess
But
Cloud
the
won't
fact
be
that
joining us after all.
he's
No need to
recognized by
assume
one of
the
these
worst.
guys, so
I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in
the
action,
Shinner
didn't
Company
you?
would,
Guy's a soldier.
after this point,
Goddamn one-man
know who
army.
he is, you would think. Like, be able to
You
pull up
think
a
he's a
dossier
keeper?
on him. But, yeah. It's definitely interesting. They went through a lot of a lot of detail in this
You
game,
had
and
me
I
worried
enjoy
for
it.
a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
This
Lucky
train
us.
from
We've got a
Sector
crowd
8
to hide
station
in.
is bound for
Head for the front of the
Sector 7
train and hold
Undercity.
there.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
Hope the others made it.
Wow, who'd have thunk there'd be people riding in the freight
Yeah,
car?
very crowded.
So cramped.
Oh, never mind. Sorry to disturb you.
Hey, got a
See,
sec?
my daughter now lives in
ties to
Sector
blame.
8, so...
Just leave me alone, all right?
You're, holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the
They
station
caught the
and all over Sector
perpetrators
8?
yet.
I'm a soldier.
Wow. My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something
You
to
see,
look
my
forward
daughter
to.
now lives in
Or
Sector 8,
maybe
so...
not.
Should have never gotten out of bed this morning. Just called in sick.
Little help, Cloud? Please? I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing?
Nah, Shinra
You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
Evil babies in trench coats. That's terrifying.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him. In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That screams politician. Lie through your teeth and send someone else to get killed.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Oh dear.
Which him? There was a few.
I didn't hear anything. You gotta believe me. You hear that suit? Shinra creed my ass.
Yeah, you'll learn through both this game as well as future installments of the game for the remake.
Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable.
Barrett
If it
has
helps,
a
think of it as
very
an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you
justified
people? I'm not
reason for hating Shinra as much he does.
So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an
Jesse
armed
is pretty
checkpoint
fantastic.
shortly.
I'll agree with you on that one. They did
This here
so much
is the
better
train's
with
route.
her, Biggs,
As you
and
can
Wedge
see,
in this game
it'll take us
than in
around
the
this main
original.
pillar.
The original did
Look,
not give them
We're about halfway through it now.
nearly enough
They've set up a
char-
checkpoint here
like
to scan
nearly
the IDs
amount
of all passengers
character
heading in and
development
out.
they get in this one.
Date of birth, residential status, criminal history. All that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry. Our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good. If you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Technically two, but, you know, didn't work for their analogy. So, home sweet slum.
Still alive?
Over here! Oh, you guys!
Daddy!
Like, I am still astounded, like, playing this, even as much as I have.
Knew it couldn't be that bad.
The graphics are just so amazing. They have come so far since the original 23 years ago.
Damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh,
I guess he was the first one to yell.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right?
The red bandanas with these guys seems to be just kind of signifying that they're members of Avalanche.
At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
Little backstory on Tifa. She is Cloud's childhood friend. They come from the same town, which through that flashback you know was burned to the ground by Sephiroth.
How about it, baby girl?
Train services.
And don't anyone give me that, oh, spoiler warning bullshit. It was in the flashback. They didn't outright say it, but they made it pretty damn friggin' clear. So I have no sympathy. And again, the original's been out for 23 years.
I've never felt the ground shake like that.
Apparently Shinra thinks it's a group called
Don't play the
Huh? It was like a giant
Sector 8 was a nightmare.
Fires everywhere.
Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress?
Don't get me wrong.
What the? You okay, buddy?
Technological advancement, being able to build a city like that is pretty impressive.
Mako
I will
jumpy,
give him
huh?
that.
Figures.
But, it's, necessarily
You
call
again.
it progress. Okay, I guess we'll get back
That
to,
hot shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the ash and sweat.
When I get back, it's refueling time.
And you, Jesse?
I don't know. Figure out how I screwed up?
You're such a kidder.
And welcome to the Sector 7 slums. Take a nice easy walk here to start. Just have a peek around. You can even watch the news here if we wanted.
It's not a movie? How long's it gonna keep burning?
If you are unable to reach the building on your own, please contact the nearest Shinra employee for assistance. Mayor Domino, in conjunction with...
There is 7th Heaven, the bar I'm supposed to be heading to, and crap, at this point it's not going to let me explore the rest of the slums, so we're going to have to just continue the story a little bit. But I want to show you guys a few things in the slums when we get a chance.
Daddy, you're home!
That's right, Angel, I
Welcome
am.
back.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
The bar
Daddy,
slash
the Mako
worst
place
kept
blew up.
secret hideout
Everyone
ever.
on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh? Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that.
Do you mind keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
Me?
Yeah, you.
As yet, no group has claimed responsibility for the attack, but security services are working tirelessly to identify those involved.
Apparently babysitting duty.
Information pertaining to the identity of the perpetrators, please contact your nearest public security officer or security headquarters.
Hey! The hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says
really
never
said
talk
hi.
to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Yes, you are absolutely right. She is less top-heavy in this one. And the actual, the creators for the remake actually did comment on that during production of the game, because a lot of the fans did notice that.
Daddy?
There is a very specific reason for that.
Of course.
Tifa is a mixed martial artist. She is also fairly well endowed.
Before we get on
in
to
the chess
money,
region, obviously.
there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road.
Anyway,
it's nothing
so
fancy,
they
but
justifiably
I was thinking you could stay there
designed
for
her
now.
like this, so like she's
The
wearing
landlady's a big friend of the cause,
what,
so you,
you know,
wouldn't even have to pay rent.
someone
Sound
who
good?
does martial arts
Sure
would.
does.
She's
Thanks.
wearing a sports bra to kind of tuck all that shit
Follow
in.
me then.
I'm not sure graphically if they
How was
really
it up
did
on
it
the
justice, but
It was chaotic.
Sorry for
that
dragging
was
you
their
into all
justification.
this. It was wrong of me to
And it
put you in
makes sense.
danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
Not good at all.
I don't know what it is, but my life
So,
feels so
you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
Lies and slander. Saying I'm not a people person. Lies
I saw
and
Sector
slander,
8
I tell
on the
you.
news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
So,
I thought
it wasn't
reactors
that
were
bad?
safe.
It was.
Oh, right.
Oh, fake news, fake news. So it wasn't that bad? No, it was.
And
but
here we
fake
are,
news.
good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor. Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with Seventh Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate. Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Nothing good, I hope.
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow. It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always get it.
There's one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry. We spent
Ask
the
or
rest
ask for
preparing
cash.
for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on.
You're
so
absolutely correct.
That'll be the price.
It would look pretty ridiculous.
With what you gave me, That leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep
What?
tight.
Me at a bar early in the morning? I would never. Yeah, I can barely say that with a straight face. You are pretty well fucked in that apartment trying to swing your sword around, buddy. Like, the roof ain't that high. Dude, sounds like you had a bad stint with some Taco Bell.
Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
See, what'd I say?
Cloud, stop! Get back inside! Get off me!
That is number 49.
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
And not swing a sword at him? Yeah. Bright and squirrely in the morning, in the Sector 7 slums. Now, all told, it doesn't actually look that bad until you look up.
Well now, you must be Cloud. I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had, and if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you, and then some.
Yeah, well, she didn't blow up a reactor last night, old lady.
My husband decided to go to the state.
It's gonna let me go other places. It is, so I can kind of explore around right now. I'm not supposed to, but yes, it is a damn pretty game. One thing in particular I wanted to show you guys that I honestly missed. Like, I noticed it, but I missed. There's a fun fact that I didn't notice about it. So, come on, where is it?
It might be a good idea to stock up on food.
I think I am one street too early, so give me a sec here.
Think we could get some money if we strip this thing?
Our daughter, please give me a chance. They were saying there's parts of sectors.
I gotta pull up the map here a sec. One moment. That's where I'm supposed to be. I want to be down there. So.
You were right, boss. It was those avalanche terrorists that bombed the...
Just bear with me here a sec. You get mixed up in the slums. They're windy.
One of the Etwall girls.
What can
Okay,
good?
so should be all the way to the end. No, I went way too far.
There's this one dude in the watch.
One more second.
Didn't she send money? I told Dad
It's
when
the park. Should be. Yeah, right over here. So, this right here, Fiends Slain this month.
Don't start moving again.
Non-human enemies, so all the guards and all that I fought earlier in the reactor don't count. But monsters that I'll fight on side quests and out in other places in the game, this counter will actually start going up.
Talk about a girl who went to Walmart
When you max out the counter, so 999, come back and talk to her. And you're actually given a reward for it. Something I didn't know, so
Everyone I know said
anyone who picks up the game,
What's gonna happen to Midgar?
it's worth noting. There's a couple other little secrets around here, but we can always get to them at another time. Let's go to the pub. Oh, hi, cat.
There's so many
Yeah,
people
meow.
who just don't get that the planet is a living thing.
Shin was brainwashed.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep. Let's get down to
not gonna
business,
eat the
shall
cat.
we? These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically
I don't
eliminate the
remember,
rotten egg
like,
smell.
again,
Honestly,
I
they
didn't,
make us more money than this place. And
I
it's
didn't pick
easy
up
money
the
too.
reward, but
We
I
bring
did
new filters, collect the
find
old
out
ones,
after the
and
fact.
get paid.
After an
What?
event where you can no longer come back
Give
here.
me a break.
I looked online and it was something
I'm not
that
a
said
salesman. I'm a soldier.
you
Which
actually,
is why no one will refuse to pay.
if you max it
What
out,
do you say?
you get
Please?
the reward. It's neat. And there's a couple other secrets in the area that's pretty
Let's
cool.
get this over with.
One
Great.
is
And while
in the
we're at
bar
it,
here,
I'll give
actually.
you the grand tour.
I don't think I can access it right now, but that dartboard there in the corner, you can actually play darts, and you get a reward for topping the leaderboard.
Go ahead and keep whatever we collect. Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after.
Probably,
Barrett's out making his rounds too.
As long as I get
probably
it
at
all
least
together.
play one round of darts, just to show the mini games. You know, it's fun to. The main game, yeah, is good, but you know, jumping around doing the little mini stuff too is.
Be real
It's good for
nice
business, so to
about
speak.
Belen.
You know, shows full. Little more with the game than just.
Here to change
Oh,
out
I'm
your
running
water
through the
filter.
story.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, who's he?
Cloud's in charge of collections. He'll take your money.
What
Sounds
a
like a
douchey
pretty
haircut.
sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm your man.
In your dreams, maybe.
Huh?
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look.
If you notice when we walked close enough to the store, the music changed. In this game, you can actually buy music discs. This is one of, I believe there's about 30. So I'm going to pick that up. We'll try and collect them all. We might miss some, we might not. Never know. And these are the materia that are for sale at this point in the game. This will expand as we progress through to both different areas, and even when we come back here, he'll upgrade his shop and he'll have more materia as we've discovered more out in the field. I like to keep, you know, one of everything. And then I just kind of share the wealth around to whoever I have in the party.
Thanks. If you're ever in the market for anything else,
drop on by. Especially if Tifa is with you.
We'll see you around, okay? And
Get
let
a
us know
haircut,
when your
you
filter
hippie.
next needs changing.
All the items you could want.
He's a regular. Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please?
Can't help but take a little pleasure in their panic.
More than a little.
My husband decided to go to the station and see if it had gotten any better.
Nothing to report.
Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
Working?
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collections.
You better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
I've got
Here,
skills.
you old bat.
Be nice.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long rest will cure anything, I tell you.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
That you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Mom.
So I don't know if
You take
anyone
care of
else
yourself.
has seen any
Don't
of
do
the
anything
animated
I
films
wouldn't do.
by Ghibli Studio Hayao Miyazaki. She reminds me of one of the characters, and I just can't place it.
Marl's great. She helped get me set up back in the day.
Gotta admit,
You
the watch
been
is a
here a
lot more
while now?
impressive than it was
5
a couple
years, give or
back.
take.
Probably because of those vets who
But
joined up
never
after the
mind that.
ceasefire.
We've got to get you your money.
Maybe.
Last stop is the weapons store.
The trains don't start moving again. We're not gonna have enough food and other goods to go around.
Hey, if it isn't Tifa.
You here for the filter?
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out!
All
Yeah,
right.
Spirited Away, that'd do it.
If you could
Yeah, I
just
think
settle
you're
your
right.
bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted-ass goods?
My associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune now, why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett be back with the rest?
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so... What do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it? If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor.
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
How do I start?
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
FYI, that was this game's subtle way of saying, hey, why don't you take some side quests?
No better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of
Huh?
your own.
I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you! Get on out of here!
Perfect weapon for you and your needs. No better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of your own.
Yeah, that was the hook for side quests.
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really. But our top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. thought if he joined the Watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
I'm sorry,
No,
this
thanks.
this is
It's fine just
basically
the way it is.
someone going to an
You're some
artist
kind of
saying,
purist?
"Oh,
I know
you know,
I'd
I
never
want you to
pass
paint
a
this
chance
for
to
me.
improve my
I can't pay you, but you know,
Come on.
exposure."
At least let me show you how it's done.
Yes, we should definitely steal Tifa, as well as Jesse and Aerith. Just all three. And I'm going to skip this tutorial. It's about weapon modification. I know how to do it, so I'm just going to, you know, go through and actually show you quick and dirty way. So, you get so many points. You get points every level. You can upgrade this as well. Eventually, there's going to be a lot more weapons in that list. So basically, bam, pull up your weapon, and this is the core. So each core, because this is only the first level, has a skill list. These are the different things that you can upgrade with this core. So with this one, you get attack power, magic power, max HP, and Punisher mode, strong attack damage, 5% boost. What I'm going to do, buff up that HP. I have 10 points to spend, which means I can afford 2 of these. So that attack power is going up too. And that's basically all you do. You save up your points, you buy it as you want, you level it up however you want. Like I could have went the entire other route, up to my magic attack power and the Punisher, or went both attack powers, or went Punisher and HP. Any combination, any way you want. Eventually, you will unlock more cores for each weapon, because again, there are more weapons. And the trick with leveling up your weapons, fancy one that I learned, your starter weapon is, even late game, going to be one of your best weapons if you do it right. And what I say by doing it right is when you're in this menu, weapon, Buster Sword. It's what I currently have equipped. Ability with the Buster Sword is the Focus Thrust. Now, this is his starting weapon. He's the main character, so obviously he's special. But usually on the right-hand side of the screen where you see the ability, and it says, shows you the video, tells you the name, and then the description. Between the name and the description, there's usually a bar with a percentage, and if you max that out to 100% with the different weapons, you can use their skill with any other weapon. So, one of the best things you can do, in my opinion, again, people have different play styles, play it how you want. In my opinion, one of the best things you can do, spend as minimal time on the other weapons as possible, just enough to level up to get your skill, and burn all of your points on the Buster Sword. It is going to get you the highest attack power, like bang for your buck, through leveling it. And by spending that little bit of time mastering the other abilities on the other weapons, you'll be able to use them all with the Buster Sword. But again, that's just my opinion. You play how you want.
All set? Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Thanks.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who'll listen about the new merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud, I'll come with.
No, I've got this.
But you don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
Sure thing. I know these streets better than anyone.
That doesn't sound good, Tifa. I know these streets better than anyone, and then a little flourish. Alright, now that we have Tifa in the party, we can actually equip her. So, pop on down to Tifa. This materia is actually not in the original game, Chakra materia. It's she basically gets to restore 20% of her HP. It's a one-off thing. She can use it as many times as she wants. She just has to fill the ATB gauge. You'll notice under materia info, for the most part, most of the materia, if not all, will show a video with Cloud in it and not the other characters, even if it's equipped to a different character. That's because, well, again, Cloud's the main character. Definite bias there. Also, it's a lot easier to program those little videos for a single character than to do it for all of the characters that you can get in the game, especially once you get into what will be the next installment and the installment after that, which will include more and more characters. This portion of the game, so the entire remake, 40 hours, if I recall correctly, you should only have 4 total playable characters, and you get 1 guest character toward the end who will then be playable in the next installment. So I'm going to leave her with the Shocker Materia, but I'm also going to give her a bit of firepower. Ha 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 ha. Yep, and I'll give her a summon as well. I'll give her the tiny adorable chocobo here. And you can actually, this will actually be better explanation for what I was saying with the weapons. Or not. Okay, dive kick. I guess it might be on the second weapon for everyone where you have to master the abilities. Or I'm just going crazy. I don't know. But yeah, see, her skill is a little different. Attack, power, speed, max HP, max MP. Her, I'll build a little different. Still giving her the higher HP, but speed. She's got to be fast. Gotta go fast. So we've leveled all of that up. We are going to head out to Scrap Boulevard next time. It has been great having you all along for the ride tonight, and hope you all enjoyed. You'll join us next time. We'll do Scrap Boulevard, maybe a handful of side quests before continuing on with the main story. And I will catch you all next week. Have a good night, everybody.